All right, welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk one of the final times we will likely discuss Terminator Dark Fate before it's released. I think I'm going to try to see it when it's in theaters and before it's on Redbox or something, but we got a new trailer. You're just going to have to watch the trailer yourself because I think it's Fox or somebody. I keep getting slammed. I don't know how people do trailer reactions on YouTube. This channel just gets bent over the table when we do reactions. So, and there's been a few times where they've been getting blocked. Anyway, this trailer shows a lot more, and we now know that this is earlier on. This is at her job. This is the first time the Terminator shows up, and this is the first time, obviously, the good Terminator, half woman, half Terminator, shows up. And I want to dig this also. Maybe there's something missing. The Terminator thing is screwing with me. First off, he's like the most deadliest Terminator. They said that in another TV spot. But he's constantly getting his ass whooped. And I'm such a big fan of the concept of this franchise. Huge fan of Part 1, and even bigger fan of Part 2. But the concept of the franchise, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think once you finally completely replace him, it's going to be like a bittersweet if they replace him with someone who can, carry the torch. Because there's just something about the charisma with him. Maybe it is attached to the nostalgia from growing up with Part 1 and Part 2, but damn, I don't know if you'll ever get that same type of magic. It's, what do they call it? Lightning in a bottle. I just don't know. I'm not sure. Now, some of this looks friggin' neat. There's one commercial where the Terminator jumps off a railing. It looks like it's the end. Everyone's all ready for the end. It looks the end fight. And the Terminator jumps off a rail. The metal part slides down. The underskeleton slides down. And then the outer shell and the inner skeleton form. And then they attack the OG Terminator. There's a part of me that thought that would have been cool in reverse if the Terminator as a whole jumps down, and as he lands, he splits apart right away, and he attacks the Terminator, the OG and the new Terminator, and in a way it'd be kind of symbolic and also like passing of the torch for this particular movie. Why they didn't go that route? Because it sounds so fucking cool. If you take what happens in that trailer and apply it, just picture the same thing but kind of in reverse, where instead of coming together at the end, he splits apart and he attacks both heroes. That sounds so cool. And like I said, it's symbolic in a way. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind. There's no food in this. I don't allow food in my office. My daughter doesn't even bring food in here. Not even a bag of chips, maybe a drink. There's no cat litter box. There's no nothing that could be anything food related. Some fly got in here, and every now and then he just pops up, and then I'll sit here ready to hunt them down like I'm going to kill this bastard. I'm going to terminate him, and he's nowhere to be found. But then when I hit record, he pops up every now and then like, I'm still here, bitch, I don't know how he's not dead yet. Don't they live like a day? Anyway, I don't know. This is a toss-up because there's a part of me that thinks this is going to be straight ass. There's a lot of CGI that looks terrible. The way he comes together, I strongly feel now that is the way they want him to look. And the CGI where he looks like it's Uncanny Valley, I don't know why they're not using the actual actor, because it's moments where the Terminator splits from the shell to the inner skeleton. And it makes you wonder why they couldn't just use the actor. It's clearly CGI. There's no way it's not, because it just looks so fake. But there's another part of me that just wants a good Terminator movie, and some of this has serious potential. I just don't dig this new Terminator. I just don't. The concept I dig. It just has a look to it that's a little off. And this chick too, I mean, she has a scene where when I first saw it, I laughed. But then I thought, well, I laughed for two reasons. I'll show you why. Because whoever put this trailer together is either an idiot, new, terrible at putting trailers together, or, well, not terrible, I won't say that, they did a massive oversight
I'm going to help you.
because it was so noticeable. Did he say change the future?
I'm going to help you change the future.
And if you want to watch this, you got to go on your own. This channel's getting nailed with copyright everything up my ass and out my throat. Shit that's years old now. And I don't understand it. It's like something tripped in the system and everyone's like, well, let's block his videos and pull them down or just monetize them. Anyhow, this part coming up.
I'm done running.
Right here. The new Sarah Connor. Instead of doing one movie where she's weak and one movie where she's tough, like the follow-up, nope, ain't got time for that shit. Like the OG Sarah Connor, one of the most badass female characters. Look at her. She looks kind of psycho in this clip, but maybe it flows better fully.
Stand and fight.
Oh, yeah, she's, man, whoo. Okay, so she gets all hot and bothered. And then immediately after, she just says, I'm going to stand and I'm going to fight. She's like in the background, just chilling, bored out of her mind, not doing a damn thing. And the Terminator's fighting. Now, keep in mind, this probably happens at a different moment in the movie. That's not what I'm nitpicking. We're talking about the trailer and the trailer alone and how it's put together. And I don't even care. I'm just pointing out that I was dying when I first seen that. I'm going to stand and I'm going to fight. 2 seconds later, not even, like a second and a half, she's just in the background chilling. Not standing. She ain't even standing. Forget fighting. the bitch ain't even standing up. She just sitting. Mackenzie Davis is someone who I seen in... I think it was, she looks fine as fuck here. I think it was, what was that? Black Mirror? I'm pretty sure it was Black Mirror. She was, I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but go watch it. I highly recommend it. I think she did a great job in that. It was essentially where people go and meet up, and it's like a 80s theme. And I'm pretty sure the theme changes, and it gets real weird, and you're like, oh, what's going on? But that's because there's a twist that comes up later. And I remember her in another movie, and I constantly forget it. And then when people remind me in the comments, I go, oh, yeah, that's right. It was that movie. But from what I've seen, she's done a good job. Can she do a good job with this Terminator? I don't know. But as this new type of, I don't know, Terminator hybrid, maybe? I don't know what the actual term is, but, I mean... The new Sarah Connor. Spanish Sarah Connor looks fly as fuck here. I mean, I'm just saying. So. Whose hair? Is this her hair? Because he's changing, so, Why even show his name? You show him dead in the trailer. Why even have his name in the credits? I guess that was nice. They gave him... Look at him. Knocked the fuck out for the 5th time in every single trailer.
If you don't make it.
Oh, I just hope this is good. I just want it to be good. It doesn't look like...
Because we're not...
Oh my fucking god, that's so... The dialogue is so awful. Because we're not machines.
Because we're not machines, you metal mother.
I'm hoping that goes with something else. Like, something where the robot comes back. Why don't you let me take her? And they say something and then it connects better. Because it just... It feels a little disjointed. But I get what they're going for. Again, it's just a little disjointed, but...
Metal mother.
He looks badass, too.
Because...
Arnie. His eyes bloody. Half his face is starting to come off. Part of his face. He's torn up, so he's been beefing. And she's got chains on her arm. Looking skinny as... Someone give that girl a cheeseburger. Give that...
We're not machines,
Terminator suit a...
metal mother.
Wait. What was that? I seen one where he put the Terminator's face into the wall. That might be it.
Machines. You metal mother.
Yeah, right here. That's clearly two CGI people fighting. Yeah, that's definitely CGI. But someone got slammed into this, and it was in the middle of making the movie, so this was like blue screen or green screen. I still think they're showing too much, but that's what we get for watching them. We should know better by now. If you're interested in, I mean really interested in the movie, don't go watching the trailers, especially the final trailer. Blu-ray trailers don't matter because those kind of remind you of everything you enjoyed from it, so they just let it all hang out. They just don't put like the ultimate twists, or at least they used to. They used to keep the Blu-ray, the DVD and VHS trailers a little. Actually, the trailers were very similar to the theatrical release, but anymore, if you don't see it, by the time you watch the trailer on Blu-ray, it is spoiler city. Alright, you guys let me know what you think about Terminator Dark Fart. Like I said, this will probably be the last time we discuss this before it releases. I still don't even remember when it's coming out. The final thing I gotta say is I just desperately want this to be good. I don't need it to be amazing. I don't need it to stand up to part 2. Not even part 1. And part 1 I feel is easier to beat than part 2. Part 2 did some just groundbreaking stuff with the CGI. And part 1, I believe it was made for like next to nothing in terms of comparing it to other Hollywood movies that were totally supposed to be big at the time but are completely forgotten about. Not only did Terminator become a classic, but it is a pop culture icon. And it was made, if you look it up, the first Terminator was made for dirt cheap. Is that November 1st? Are we, Wait, did it really not give us an English? Did you guys forget to tell us in English when it comes out? I might have missed it, though. Dark Fart, Alright, so I guess they were like, you'll figure it out. I'm just hoping it's good. I don't know. You guys vote below. If I should go see it in theaters and review it, put a comment down below. If I should not go see it, let me know and I'll try to tally them up. Maybe we'll do a like versus dislike. Hit that like button if you want me to go see it and review it. Hit that dislike button if you want me to just pass. I'm 50-50, so either way works for me, to be honest. I just want it to be good. That's all I have to say. I'm just going to keep repeating that. Speak your geek down in the comment box below. What do you think about Dark Fart? Are you going to see it El Novembre 1st or not? I'm done talking. It's your turn.